Question number 10, Mahesh Bindra.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Corrections and asks, is he satisfied that staff-to-prisoner ratios are adequate for staff safety in all of New Zealand's corrections facilities?
Speaker.
The Honourable Pesata Sam Lotu-Iiga.
Yes, I am.
Supplementary question, Mahesh Bindra.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that there is no specific ratio model for staffing at privately run prisons, and given the recent death of a prisoner in custody, with condolences to the family, what mechanisms are in place in all of New Zealand's corrections facilities, both public and private run, to keep staff and prisoners safe from prisoner assaults?
The Honourable Pesata Sam Lotu-Iiga.
Mr. Speaker, as the member knows, staffing levels for residential units and operational support functions at each publicly managed prison were set in 2001. And those ratios look at staff to prisoner ratios for remand prisons, which is set at 1 to 15, for high to medium prisons at 1 to 15, as well as for youth prisons at 1 to 9. For Serco, and I'm getting to that, ma'am, for Serco, it is based on the output and the outcomes that Serco is able to do. And in the last prison performance table, might I just add, Serco, Mount Eden Corrections Facility, was the most exceptional prison based on core security, internal procedures and their rehabilitation score. So, Mr. Speaker, it is clear that despite the fact that we have private prisons, they are one of the highest performing prisons in New Zealand.
Order. Supplementary question, Kelvin Davis.
To the Minister, so what is being done to reduce the numbers of assaults on both inmates and staff in correctional facilities?
Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Pesata Sam Lotu-Iiga.
Mr. Speaker, as that member knows, the prisons are extremely difficult and demanding work environments for our staff. But over the last few years, the government has introduced stab-resistant body armour, spit hoods, batons and pepper spray progressively from 2010. We've also rolled out extensive training on de-escalation techniques to all frontline officers. We've trialled on-body cameras and a tender is now out for their rollout. And we're implementing a pilot site emergency response team at Spring Hill Prison, which was implemented today.
Supplementary question, Kelvin Davis.
To the Minister, what internal reviews have been or will be done in regards to the near-fatal assault on an inmate in Hawke's Bay Correctional Facility on the weekend, the assault on prison guards at Rimutaka Prison on Monday, and the bashing of an inmate in Christchurch Prison, which yesterday proved fatal?
Honourable Pesata Sam Lotu-Iiga.
With regards to the last incident, sir, it is sad that Mr. Parata died in custody. There is an ongoing police investigation. The Chief Inspectorate will be following that up with his own investigation, sir, and far be it for me to comment further on that matter.
Question number 11, Ian McKelvey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question